Welcome back everyone to today's second video. This is the weather for Europe for the next 30 days. Thanks everyone for 440 subscribers. We're on the way for 500. Thanks everyone for the support. We're not going to waste much time. We are going to get straight into this. This is the weather for Europe for the next 30 days. What should be. Okay, so this is our current situations are going to be this week for the 23rd to the 30th of September. So for the end of this month, we've got low pressure over Scandinavia, over the United Kingdom, and just the north of France and Germany. And we're going to be bringing the winds in for a cool direction for Scandinavia and northern parts, but for a lot of Europe, for Spain and Portugal, westerly winds will be in, and most of Europe will be in with some wet, windy conditions on the way. So it's not great for the pressure charts. The precipitation based on that, once again, United Kingdom very above average precipitation. Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Norway all a lot wetter than average. France very wet as well. Germany a bit close to average but still quite wet. Central regions are around average or a little bit above for areas and a little bit below for areas. Iceland and Greenland are quite above at the moment for below average precipitation. That's what precipitation looks like. Let's look at the temperatures. Temperatures looking quite mixed once again, with Scandinavia and Iceland going below average, and the north of the UK for Scotland. Rest of the UK, Northern Ireland is looking a bit milder, and central areas are looking very mild as well. Okay, now for week 2. So this is from the 30th of September to the 7th of October. So we are getting into a proper autumn time. Now it's quite different. We've got high pressure to just the west of Greenland, Canadian side. Low pressure just to the east of Iceland and over Scandinavia. And we've got a northerly wind for the United Kingdom, and maybe a bit cooler for parts of Scandinavia as well, dragging the wind down from the north. But for a lot of central areas, once again, we are a little bit milder for Spain and Portugal and places around the Med and stuff, and where this high pressure is around here. But where we've got this low pressure here, we've got wet, windy and unsettled weather for them sort of regions just there. Precipitation for week 2, Greenland, Iceland, a little bit above, below average. The rest is above average, except from the far south of Europe. Temperatures for week 2 look like this. Once again, big cooling trend for this area just here. Greenland a bit above average still. Spain, Portugal quite above average. Mediterranean looking around average, a bit cooler in parts, and the rest of Europe looking nice and warm there, except from northwestern areas. Okay, week 3 is the 7th of October to the 14th of October, and we're looking like this. We've got low pressure sitting over Scandinavia, high pressure dropping south and just on the Canadian side of Greenland. Northerly winds for the UK and Ireland. We've got unsettled weather for this sort of portion with the westerlies. Milder for southern areas, and France clicking into that milder weather as well. Spain and Portugal very nice and warm, and the Med looking quite warm as well. Italy looking very nice as well just there. We're looking quite nice for plenty of the southern areas, but the northern is completely reversed from any sort of that kind of weather. Precipitation weakening, but we are looking above average for that sort of area, and a bit of a split there down the middle basically. So like that is so drier over here and wetter up here. Temperatures for week 3 are looking like this. Once again, that same area has got the cooler weather. While these areas in the east and the central areas are looking quite mild. Okay, week 4 is the 14th to 21st of October. Looking like this, high pressure out in the same position, maybe high pressure here and here. Low pressure is probably dropped in here, so probably like that again. Probably unsettled through this portion here. Maybe a bit dry around here and unsettled here. Let's have a look. A bit signals weakening now. Precipitation, we got above average here and for the UK. Maybe below above average for that sort of area. And anything past that is drier still. Temperatures look about the same once again. Not really much changing with that. Okay, finally, week 5, we've got a change. High pressure is gone from up there, replaced with low pressure, I suspect. We've got high pressure on the Azores high pushing up, so it'll be milder for the UK, and a bit warmer for that sort of area as well. Low pressure is probably up here and a bit more unsettled for them sort of areas there. Precipitation, yeah, we're going wet for most of Europe. And finally, the temperatures, we are a bit milder around the UK, and most of Europe's going a bit above average, except from parts of Greenland, southern parts of Greenland, and Iceland. Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in today's second video. Might not have another video out today, but thanks everyone for tuning in. We will see you in the next one. Goodbye.